Hi Galbraith, this is Mrs. Garlock here. Today I'm going to show you how to access Microsoft Teams from your desktop or laptop computer. If you're accessing it using a phone or a tablet, there will be a separate video for that because the instructions are a little bit different. So if you're on a desktop or a laptop, there's actually two ways you can access Microsoft Teams. The first is to download the Microsoft Teams app onto your computer, and the second way is to run it through the web browser. I'll show you both of those options today, but I'm going to start with how to download the app because video chat, which is primarily what your teachers are going to be using Microsoft Teams for, works much better in the app version on laptops and desktops. So I'm going to start today by just coming to Google, and I'm just going to type in Microsoft Teams. Once I type that in, I'm going to look for this one that says Microsoft Teams Group Chat and Collaboration Software, and I'm going to click on that. That's going to take me to the Microsoft website and specifically the page for Teams. Now there's tons you could click on here, but what I want you to specifically find is this button up at the top that says Download Teams. When I click on Download Teams, it'll take me to the page to download the app for my computer, and then I click on this purple-ish Download Teams button down here. And then it'll take me to this page. Ignore the part about the mobile app, that's different, but come to this one right here that says Download Teams. Once you have it installed, you can see here I've got it on my desktop already. I can open it up, and there are lots of things you can click in here, and at first it seems a little overwhelming, but I promise it's not as hard as it looks. The big thing you're going to want to do is find this button on the side panel here that says Teams. This is where you're always going to want to start. And when you open up Teams, it will show you the different teams or groups that you're part of. Now, I have a lot of choices here because I'm part of a lot of different teams and classes and groups. Yours will not look this complicated when you open it. What you'll be looking for, let's say you're a grade 5 student, there will be a team that says something like grade 5, or it might say specifically Mr. Green. Your teacher will let you know specifically which one you are supposed to click on. But for today, I'm just going to come into Music 2, Section A as an example of what you're going to see when you go into your team. So if I click on this, it takes me to the general section here. So if I'm in here, you should have it so that it says posts at the top. Anything beyond that that you might need to do, your teacher can give you more specific instructions, but this is where you're going to find your class's meetings and video chats is in this post section. So this is basically a running log of everything that the team or the group has done together. So you can see today I ran a test meeting earlier in this group, and it was only 8 seconds long, but there was a meeting and it ended, and it happened today. If your teacher is currently doing a meeting, it won't say meeting ended, it will say meeting started, and there will be a button you can click that says join meeting. You're going to want to hit that join meeting button, and once you've hit that, it might ask for permission for your microphone and your camera, just like lots of video calls do when they first start. But that's basically all you need to do is just come into this general, go to posts, look if there's a meeting started, and hit join now. And that should get you into the meeting so that you can see your teacher and your classmates if there's other students involved in that meeting as well. So that is the app version. Now I'm going to show you how to use it on the web browser. It certainly is an option if you can't get the app working, but just know that the video chat doesn't work quite as well in the browser. So we're going to recommend you just leave this as plan B. So to access it from the browser, you're going to go to the Galbraith homepage. So it looks like this when you open it up. And you're going to come to this part in the corner that says Quick Links and then Office 365. Now when I click this, it might take you someplace a little bit different than where it's going to take me because I'm already signed into this computer. But you're going to click Office 365, and if it gives you a sign-in page, you're just going to sign in with your regular school email address and password. I'm going to click it right now, and I believe I'm already signed in. So in this case, it's going to take me to my email. Because I'm already in my email and I don't want to be in my email, I want to be in Microsoft Teams, I'm going to come to the top corner and look for the waffle icon that's in the top left-hand corner here, and I'm going to click that. When I click that, it gives me an option for all the different apps that are part of the Office 365 suite. I'm going to look for the one that says Teams, and I'm going to click that. Now you'll notice when this opens that it actually looks quite similar to the app version that I showed you earlier. They appear very similar, which is why you need to be careful where you're signing on because the app version really does work a lot better than the browser one, even though they look like they're very similar. So again, when I come here, I can come into Teams. If it brings up and you're part of a team that you're not meant to be in and you're not in your class's team, there should be a button that says back to all teams, so you can just click that. But right now I'm in Teams. You can see I have all my options here again. I'm going to come back into that Music 2 Section A, and I'm going to open it up, and you're going to see it looks very, very much like it did on the app version. I'm going to just exit out of that. And again, if there's a meeting going on, it will say meeting started, and this bar will turn that bluish purplish color that Microsoft Teams uses. And there will be a button that very clearly says join now, and you'll click that join now button. And that will take you into Microsoft Teams to join your class for their meeting. If you have any questions, feel free to always let us know. We're here to help you out. And happy learning, everyone.